In the dawn of time, deep within the unfathomable earth, there existed a secret kingdom called Nibelheim. This place, shrouded in shadows and mysteries, was home to the Nibelungs, cunning and tireless beings, guardians of unimaginable riches. Nibelheim, with its caves illuminated only by the glow of gems and precious metals, was a scene of incessant work, where the Nibelungs forged and accumulated treasures under the leadership of Alberich, a dwarf of boundless ambition and a heart hardened by the desire for power. Alberich was a peculiar being, marked by fierce determination and an unyielding will. His eyes shone with insatiable greed, and his calloused hands were never satisfied with what they already possessed. One day, while wandering along the banks of the majestic Rhine River, he saw a golden gleam emerging from the depths of the waters. It was the Rhine Gold, guarded by the enchanting Rhine maidens, aquatic spirits of unmatched beauty and celestial purity. The Rhine maidens, Wogland, Welgund, and Flosshild, danced and laughed in the crystal-clear waters, their melodic voices echoing through the valley. Upon seeing these creatures and the gleam of the gold, Alberich felt his heart fill with an overwhelming desire. It was not love he felt, but an uncontrollable lust for the power that gold promised. The Rhine maidens, carefree and confident in their security, could never imagine the dark fate that this encounter would bring. Determined to possess the gold, Alberich made a decision that would forever alter the course of his life and the world. He made a terrible oath, he would renounce love forever. With this sacrifice, Alberich stole the gold from the Rhine maidens, leaving them desolate. With his skilled hands, he forged the Ring of the Nibelungs, a symbol of absolute power that granted its bearer the ability to control the destiny of all. But this power came at a terrifying cost, the loss of his own humanity. Coldness and darkness began to inhabit Alberich's heart, transforming him into a feared and hated figure. Empowered by the ring, Alberich returned triumphantly to Nibelheim. Using his newfound power, he subdued his own brothers, turning them into slaves of his will. Under his relentless command, the Nibelungs mined without rest, amassing a colossal treasure. Nibelheim, once a community of workers, became an empire of fear and oppression. Alberich, now a tyrant, ruled with an iron fist, his gaze always set on the expansion of his dominion. But his unbridled ambition did not go unnoticed by the gods. In the ethereal heights of Asgard, the gods, led by the mighty Wotan, watched with growing concern. Fearing the absolute power Alberich had acquired, Wotan decided it was time to act. He allied with Loge, the god of fire and cunning, to deceive Alberich and seize the ring. Loge, with his divine cunning and deceitful promises, lured Alberich into a deadly trap. Alberich, despite all his cleverness, was captured and forced to surrender the ring, but not before uttering a terrible curse. Subdued and humiliated, Alberich cast a curse upon the ring with his last vestige of power. He decreed that anyone who possessed the ring would be consumed by pain, betrayal, and death. This dark curse brought ruin to all who touched the ring, spreading chaos and destruction wherever it went. Thus, Alberich's legacy endured, an eternal reminder that absolute power corrupts absolutely. But this power came at a terrifying cost, the loss of his own humanity. Coldness and darkness began to inhabit Alberich's heart, transforming him into a feared and hated figure. Empowered by the ring, Alberich returned triumphantly to Nibelheim. Using his newfound power, he subdued his own brothers, turning them into slaves of his will. Under his relentless command, the Nibelungs mined without rest, amassing a colossal treasure. Nibelheim, once a community of workers, became an empire of fear and oppression. Alberich, now a tyrant, ruled with an iron fist, his gaze always set on the expansion of his dominion. But his unbridled ambition did not go unnoticed by the gods. In the ethereal heights of Asgard, the gods, led by the mighty Wotan, watched with growing concern. Fearing the absolute power Alberich had acquired, Wotan decided it was time to act. He allied with Loge, the god of fire and cunning, to deceive Alberich and seize the ring. Loge, with his divine cunning and deceitful promises, lured Alberich into a deadly trap. Alberich, despite all his cleverness, was captured and forced to surrender the ring, but not before uttering a terrible curse. Subdued and humiliated, Alberich cast a curse upon the ring with his last vestige of power. he decreed that anyone who possessed the ring would be consumed by pain, betrayal, and death. This dark curse brought ruin to all who touched the ring, spreading chaos and destruction wherever it went. Thus, Albrich's legacy endured, an eternal reminder that absolute power corrupts absolutely. The shadow of his curse hovered over the world, bringing ruin and suffering to all who dared to covet the ring. The saga of Albrich and the Ring of the Nibelungs is a story of unbridled ambition, betrayal, and power, a narrative that echoes in the depths of Nibelheim as a perpetual warning against the dangers of uncontrollable desire. Albrich's name still resounds in the dark caves, an eternal warning. And so, the legend of the ring continues, shrouded in mystery and fear, crossing eras and leaving a trail of devastation and learning, a dramatic tale of how the quest for power can lead to total ruin. Please like and subscribe to our channel to help us continue bringing you content like this, and even better. Listen to the following song about this tale and leave us a comment telling us what you thought of the video and the music. Help us with ideas for the channel and follow the band Veil of Nyx on music platforms.
Intertwine, Albert forged a treasure hidden deep in time. With a heart turned cold, he claimed the ring of might, but power comes at a cost, and it shrouds the light. Through the valleys of sorrow, the Nibelungs cry for the dreams they held dear, now lost in the sky. Hear the whispers of the night as the ring calls out with its might. Love and betrayal in a world so cruel. In the game of fate, we play the fool. Siegfried the bold with the heart pure as gold seeks the truth hidden where the legends unfold. Brunhild, fierce and wild, defying the stars. Together they rise, but fate leaves its scars. In a web of deceit, where loyalty sway, the ring spins its tail, leading hearts astray. Hear the whispers of the night as the ring calls out with its might. Love and betrayal in a world so cruel. In the game of fate, we play the fool. The ring spins its tail, leading hearts astray. Hear the whispers of the night as the ring calls out with its might. Love and betrayal in a world so cruel. In the game of fate, we play the fool. Hear the whispers of the night as the ring calls out with its might. Love and betrayal in a world so cruel. In the game of fate, we play the fool. The battles rage on in the heart of the storm. A new dawn is drawn. With courage unyielding, they rise from the pain, breaking free from the chains, no longer in vain. For in love's true embrace, they find their way home. Through the echoes of history, no longer alone. Hear the whispers of the night as the ring calls out with its might. Love and betrayal in a world so cruel. In the game of fate, we play the fool. As stars bear witness to the choices we made. Tapestry of fate, our fears not to fade. With hearts intertwined, we break the old chains. For love is the light that forever remains. So sing of the journey of shadows and grace. In the story of the ring, we find our true place.